Imagine starting every single morning feeling unstoppable, aligned, and magnetically attracting abundance into your life. What if the first few minutes of your day could completely transform your energy, your mindset, and the opportunities that flow to you? Today, I'm going to guide you through a morning meditation practice that will not just awaken your mind and body, but launch your day with prosperity, flow, and limitless possibility. If you're ready to step into a higher state of being and start living abundantly, make sure you stay until the end. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment your thoughts so you never miss a moment of transformation. Good morning, friends. Today is not just another day. Today is a gift, a blank page, a canvas waiting for the masterpiece that is your life. The moment you open your eyes, you hold in your hands the power to shape reality. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. The morning is sacred. It is the point at which your mind, your body, and your spirit can converge in perfect alignment. And when alignment occurs, abundance is not something you chase. It becomes something you embody. It flows through you like a river of opportunity, prosperity, and joy. But here's the truth. Abundance doesn't begin in the outside world. It begins inside. It begins with the thoughts you think, the energy you carry, and the intention you set in these first precious minutes of your day. Meditation is the key. It is the bridge that connects your dreams to reality. It is the tool that allows you to step out of the limitations of yesterday and step boldly into the infinite possibilities of today. When you meditate in the morning, you are not simply relaxing, you are reprogramming your mind. You are breaking free from patterns of fear, scarcity, and doubt. You are creating new neural pathways that lead to confidence, creativity, and the effortless manifestation of your deepest desires. Abundance is energy, and energy responds to energy. What you radiate is what you attract. A calm, focused, grateful, and elevated mind in the morning becomes a magnet for prosperity, relationships, opportunities, and experiences. Life begins to flow because you have shifted your vibration to match the reality you wish to live. And remember, this is not just about wealth or material success. True abundance is a state of being. It is the experience of living fully, freely, and consciously in the flow of life. When you commit to a daily morning meditation, you are committing to transformation. You are choosing to be the architect of your day, your life, and ultimately, your destiny. So I invite you, launch your morning abundantly. Step into stillness. Step into vision. Step into gratitude. Feel the energy of prosperity coursing through you. Know that every thought, every breath, every intention in these first moments sets the trajectory for your entire day. And when you live this way consistently, life begins to unfold in ways you never imagined possible. This is your moment. This is your power. Begin your day abundantly, and watch as the universe responds in kind. Every morning holds a profound and often untapped power, a potential so transformative that it can shape not just your day, but the trajectory of your life. It is the threshold between the past and the future, a sacred pause where you can consciously decide who you will be, what energy you will carry, and the intentions you will set for the hours ahead. In these first moments after waking, the mind is uniquely receptive, the body is reset from rest, and the spirit is open to new possibilities. Most people move through mornings unconsciously, swept up by habit, routine, or external demands, rarely realizing that these early hours are a blank canvas on which they can intentionally paint the reality they desire. The power of the morning lies in its ability to shape your internal state before the world imposes its pressures. A few minutes of stillness, meditation, or mindful breathing can recalibrate your nervous system, quiet the chatter of fear or doubt, and allow you to step into the day with clarity, focus, and elevated energy. When you begin your day with conscious awareness, you create a ripple effect. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions align with your highest intentions, attracting experiences and opportunities that reflect the state you inhabit. The morning moment is a space of potential, a gift that invites you to release yesterday's limitations and step fully into possibility. By honoring this time, by treating it as a sacred launch pad rather than a mundane routine, you shift from reacting to life to creating life. Every decision you make, every thought you cultivate, and every energy you radiate in these first hours holds the capacity to transform ordinary days into extraordinary experiences, and ordinary life into a deliberate expression of your fullest potential. True abundance emerges when the mind, body, and spirit are not functioning in isolation, but are in perfect harmony, moving together like a well-conducted orchestra. Each aspect of our being, Our thoughts, our emotions, our physical energy, and our sense of purpose has a profound impact on the others, and only when they are aligned can we experience the flow of prosperity and fulfillment. The mind is a powerful instrument, capable of creating visions, generating ideas, and shaping belief systems, but without the body's vitality and the spirit's sense of connection, its power remains incomplete. Similarly, the body carries the energy of life and the capacity to act on intention, but without clarity of mind or alignment with higher purpose, its actions can be scattered or misdirected. The spirit, the essence that connects us to something greater than ourselves, provides the guidance and inspiration that transforms ordinary effort into meaningful creation. Meditation is the bridge that brings these elements together, allowing the mind to focus, the body to relax and energize simultaneously, and the spirit to open to insight and flow. When you take even a few intentional moments in the morning to synchronize your thoughts, emotions, and energy, you create a resonance that attracts opportunities, relationships, and experiences aligned with your highest potential. Misalignment, on the other hand, generates resistance, stress, and fragmentation, making abundance feel distant or unattainable. By cultivating this alignment consciously, you not only enhance your capacity to receive and create prosperity, but also deepen your sense of well-being and inner peace. The more consistently you practice integrating mind, body, and spirit, the more effortless and natural it becomes to live in a state of flow, where every thought, every action, and every intention is infused with clarity, purpose, and the magnetic energy of true abundance. This is the foundation for a life lived fully, powerfully, and in alignment with your deepest aspirations. Prosperity is not merely a matter of accumulating material wealth, it is the experience of living in harmony with the natural flow of life, where opportunities, ideas, relationships, and resources come to you with ease and alignment. This flow is not something to chase or force, it is a state of being that emerges when you consciously tune into the present moment and cultivate a mindset of openness, receptivity, and trust. When you resist life, cling to control, or operate from fear, the energy that could attract abundance becomes blocked, and the natural currents of possibility slow down or divert. Meditation is a powerful tool for accessing this flow, because it trains the mind to move beyond distraction, doubt, and scattered thought, allowing you to inhabit a state of focused awareness where creativity, clarity, and inspiration can emerge. In the stillness of meditation, you begin to sense the invisible threads that connect you to opportunities, people, and experiences that align with your highest potential. Flow is not passive. It is an active engagement with life from a place of presence, intention, and elevated energy. The more you practice entering this state, the more effortless it becomes to recognize and act upon the openings life presents. Prosperity, in its truest sense, is therefore the natural result of being in harmony with these current states. It is the flow of giving and receiving, of creating and experiencing, of expressing your gifts while embracing the abundance that the universe offers in return. By starting your day in meditation, by dedicating even a few minutes to centering your mind, calming your emotions, and opening your heart, you position yourself to move through life with grace, confidence, and magnetism. You become a living conduit for opportunity, and the energy you carry into each moment ensures that prosperity and flow are no longer distant concepts. They become the natural rhythm of your daily existence. The mind is a remarkable instrument, capable of shaping reality in ways we often fail to realize, yet it is also home to deeply ingrained patterns and beliefs that can limit our potential. These limiting beliefs, often formed from childhood experiences, societal conditioning, or past disappointments, act like invisible barriers, keeping us from fully stepping into abundance and flow. They whisper messages of doubt, fear, or unworthiness, subtly guiding our decisions and behaviors in ways that reinforce scarcity rather than prosperity. Morning meditation offers a powerful opportunity to consciously reprogram these patterns, to shine light on the unconscious scripts that have been running our lives, and to replace them with empowering, expansive beliefs. In the quiet, focused space of meditation, the mind becomes malleable, receptive to new possibilities, and capable of envisioning a life aligned with our highest potential. Each thought we nurture in this state has the power to reshape neural pathways, rewiring our brain to support confidence, creativity, and resilience. This process is not instantaneous, but with consistent practice, the cumulative effect transforms the very way we perceive and engage with the world. By intentionally cultivating thoughts of possibility, abundance, and flow in the morning, We send a clear signal to our subconscious mind that fear and limitation are no longer the governing forces in our lives. Instead, we anchor ourselves in belief, intention, and the certainty that life is abundant and cooperative. As these new patterns take root, our daily actions begin to reflect them effortlessly, and what once felt out of reach, opportunities, prosperity, meaningful connections, becomes natural and attainable. Reprogramming limiting beliefs is not about ignoring reality. It is about consciously choosing the lens through which we interpret it, shifting from resistance and doubt to empowerment, openness, and alignment with the abundant life that is always possible when the mind is free, focused, and intentional. Abundance is fundamentally a form of energy, and the way we experience prosperity is directly connected to the energy we radiate into the world. Every thought, emotion, and action carries a frequency, and the energy you emit in the morning sets the tone for the rest of your day. When your energy is elevated, filled with clarity, gratitude, and openness, you naturally attract experiences, opportunities, and relationships that resonate at the same frequency. Conversely, when your energy is scattered, anxious, or burdened by fear, the flow of abundance becomes blocked, and life feels heavy, limited, or challenging. Morning meditation is a powerful practice because it allows you to consciously cultivate the energy that aligns with the life you wish to create. In those quiet, intentional moments, you can release tension, quiet mental chatter, and focus on elevated states of being that foster creativity, confidence, and receptivity. The simple act of centering yourself in the morning recalibrates your nervous system and anchors you in a high, vibrational state, ensuring that your energy, rather than external circumstances, becomes the driver of your reality. Energy is contagious, and when you carry abundance within, it naturally influences every interaction, decision, and opportunity throughout your day. By treating energy as the currency of prosperity, you begin to understand that abundance is not something to pursue externally, it is something to embody internally. The more consistently you cultivate elevated energy in the morning, the more effortless it becomes to navigate challenges, seize opportunities, and create experiences that reflect the life you desire. This awareness transforms the way you approach every aspect of your day, your mindset, your relationships, your work, and even your health. The energy you cultivate becomes magnetic, drawing into your life the prosperity, flow, and abundance that are your natural inheritance when your mind, body, and spirit are aligned and elevated. Visualization and creative intention are not merely exercises in imagination. They are powerful tools for shaping reality. The human mind has an incredible capacity to generate neural pathways that reflect the images, emotions, and experiences we repeatedly focus on. When you take the time in the morning to visualize the life you desire, you are effectively sending a signal to your subconscious mind, guiding it to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with that vision. This practice is more than wishful thinking. It is a deliberate act of creation. The clarity of intention amplifies the brain's ability to recognize opportunities, make decisions, and take actions that are consistent with your highest goals. Every detail you envision, the feelings, the environments, the interactions, strengthens the neural connections that make your desired outcomes feel tangible, achievable, and inevitable. Morning meditation provides an optimal environment for this process, as the mind is naturally calmer and more receptive before the distractions and demands of the day begin. In this state, visualization becomes more vivid, more immersive, and more deeply integrated into your consciousness. The combination of focused intention and elevated emotional energy creates a magnetic field that attracts circumstances and experiences aligned with your goals. Over time, this consistent practice rewires the brain, replacing old limitations with possibilities, and instilling a sense of confidence and certainty that your intentions are achievable. The more you engage in morning visualization, the more your actions throughout the day reflect the life you are creating. You begin to notice synchronicities, opportunities, and solutions that might have previously gone unnoticed, as your perception itself becomes aligned with your vision. By consciously applying the power of visualization and intention, you transform your mornings into a laboratory for creation, where your inner focus, clarity, and energy become the foundation for manifesting prosperity, flow, and the abundant life that is your birthright. When we shift our internal state, the outer world inevitably responds. Every thought, feeling, and intention we carry acts like a signal, influencing not only our own experiences, but also the circumstances and people around us. Morning meditation is a gateway to this inner transformation, offering a quiet space where we can consciously align our mind, body, and emotions with elevated states of being. In this state, stress, worry, and reactive patterns begin to dissolve, replaced by clarity, presence, and intentionality. As we cultivate calm, focus, and openness within, we begin to notice that the world itself seems to shift. Interactions become more harmonious, decisions are clearer, and opportunities appear more readily. The ripple effect of inner transformation extends far beyond personal gain. It influences relationships, work environments, and even community dynamics. When you show up in the world from a centered, empowered state, you naturally invite others to respond in kind. People resonate with energy more than words or actions, and by maintaining a high, vibrational state, you create a gravitational pull for positivity, collaboration, and alignment. This is the essence of abundance. It begins within and radiates outward, creating a life that reflects the quality of your inner experience. Meditation is particularly effective in the morning because it allows you to set the tone before the demands and distractions of the day take over. By consistently practicing this inner alignment, you build resilience against external chaos and cultivate a mindset that sees opportunity where others see obstacles. Each morning becomes a laboratory for transformation, where the energy you cultivate within directly shapes the world you experience outside. The more you commit to this practice, the more natural it becomes to live in a state where prosperity flow and meaningful connections are not exceptions but the inevitable outcome of your inner harmony. Mornings often determine the way we respond to the rest of our day, and yet most people enter them on autopilot, allowing stress, habit, and external demands to dictate their state of being. Reactivity, the automatic, unconscious response to stimuli, can trap us in cycles of frustration, anxiety, and limitation. By beginning the day with intentional meditation, we create a space to step outside of these patterns, to observe our thoughts and emotions without becoming enslaved by them, and to choose how we want to show up in the world. This practice is not about denying challenges or ignoring reality. It is about cultivating the ability to respond consciously rather than react unconsciously. When you take the time to center yourself in the morning, to breathe deeply, focus your attention, and elevate your energy, you prime your nervous system to operate from a state of balance, clarity, and resilience. This internal alignment makes it far easier to navigate unexpected challenges, difficult conversations, or high-pressure situations without being pulled into fear, doubt, or impulsive action. The habitual patterns that once dictated your day begin to lose their grip, replaced by conscious choice and deliberate action. Over time, this practice rewires the way your mind and body respond to stimuli, allowing you to maintain presence and flow even amidst chaos. The morning becomes a sacred laboratory for self-mastery, where each minute of focused attention builds momentum for the day ahead. By breaking free from reactive patterns early, you reclaim control over your energy, your decisions, and your outcomes. In this state, abundance, creativity, and clarity are not fleeting experiences. They become the natural rhythm of your life. Starting the day with conscious awareness transforms not only your mornings, but the entire fabric of your existence, empowering you to navigate life from a place of power, presence, and infinite possibility. Gratitude is one of the most powerful forces for elevating your energy and creating a life of abundance, and the morning offers a perfect opportunity to anchor this practice. When you begin the day by consciously acknowledging the blessings, opportunities, and simple joys already present in your life, you shift your focus from scarcity and limitation to abundance and possibility. This shift in perception is not merely psychological. It has a measurable impact on your energy, your nervous system, and the way you interact with the world. Morning meditation provides the ideal environment for cultivating gratitude. As the mind is fresh, the body is rested, and the day's distractions have not yet taken hold. By intentionally bringing attention to the things you appreciate, you create a high, vibrational state that attracts more experiences, relationships, and opportunities aligned with that energy. Gratitude opens the heart, softens resistance, and allows you to see life through a lens of abundance rather than lack. It is a signal to the subconscious mind that you are receptive, ready, and deserving of prosperity, flow, and fulfillment. When practiced consistently, this morning ritual rewires your perception, helping you to notice and seize opportunities that might have gone unnoticed in a state of worry or complaint. It strengthens resilience, as challenges are reframed as lessons or stepping stones rather than obstacles. Gratitude in the morning sets the energetic tone for the entire day, creating momentum that flows into every interaction, decision, and action. By anchoring your mornings in appreciation, you create a foundation upon which abundance naturally builds. Life becomes less about striving or forcing outcomes, and more about aligning with the natural rhythm of giving and receiving, recognizing that the more you embody gratitude, the more the universe responds with experiences that reflect the richness, flow, and prosperity already present within and around you. Abundance is not accidental, it is the result of consistent, intentional practice, and the morning provides a powerful launch pad for creating the life you desire. Commitment to a daily meditation ritual is a declaration that you are choosing to live consciously, to prioritize alignment over habit, and to step into your highest potential with clarity and purpose. Every morning you dedicate to stillness, focus, and intention strengthens your ability to shape your energy, your thoughts, and ultimately your reality. This consistency is what transforms fleeting moments of insight or inspiration into lasting change, creating cumulative momentum that influences every aspect of your life. When you practice daily, you begin to notice patterns, opportunities, and synchronicities that might otherwise go unnoticed, because your mind and heart are aligned and your awareness is heightened. The act of showing up for yourself each morning reinforces the belief that you are worthy of abundance, flow, and prosperity, and it trains your nervous system to operate from elevated states even amidst life's inevitable challenges. Over time, the small, intentional efforts compound, creating a ripple effect that touches your relationships, work, creativity, and personal growth. The discipline of daily practice is not restrictive, it is liberating. It frees you from reactive patterns, habitual limitations, and unconscious decision-making, replacing them with conscious choice, empowerment, and magnetic energy. By committing to a morning meditation practice, you are not simply starting your day differently. You are rewiring your brain, reshaping your perception, and aligning your energy with the reality you wish to experience. The more consistently you embrace this ritual, the more natural it becomes to live in a state of presence, purpose, and flow, where each day is an opportunity to express your fullest potential, create prosperity, and experience life as a dynamic, abundant, and empowered journey. Know that you've experienced how powerful a few intentional minutes in the morning can be. Imagine doing this every single day, watching your mindset shift, your energy rise, and opportunities effortlessly flow to you. If this meditation inspired you, hit that like button, leave a comment sharing how you felt, and share this video with friends who are ready to start their mornings abundantly too. And don't forget to subscribe so you can continue receiving these daily practices for prosperity, flow, and a life you truly deserve. Your journey to abundance starts with this very moment. Let's step into it together!